welcome to weeks number 33 and 34 of the pregnancy. Apologies, I am going to do two combined. I missed last week's because we actually went over Christmas and New Year's and we had people staying and the usual, visiting lots of people and people coming over to ours and just friends, family. It's really lovely. Just didn't get a chance to do my weekly videos, so this is going to be a double whammy. So in terms of the pregnancy over the last couple of weeks, I'd say the main symptoms for me have been insomnia. As you can tell, I'm starting to get really bad bags under my eyes. I'm very tired. Not at the time. It feels like the first trimester has come back in full force. I'm so sleepy. I could honestly sleep for England. I spent the whole day sleeping and the whole night, and I did try and stay awake in the daytime, and then somebody recommended to try and sleep in the daytime, just to get naps and just try and sleep as and when you can. So I was starting to do that, but I could only ever sleep for like 10-15 minutes and then I would just wake up again. So but then last night, revelation, even though I've got bags because I'd only got about 2 hours the night before, I started using my pregnancy pillow again, which I had stopped because it just felt a bit cumbersome and I was getting really hot in the night time. Oh my god, so I didn't pull it out till like 4 in the morning because I was tossing and turning and trying to get comfortable. I just zonked. I was like, oh, so maybe you should just use the pregnancy pillow right at the end of the pregnancy, because wow, it's certainly really helped me. So I'm going to start using that, so hopefully some of these bags will start to disappear. And then other symptoms are acid reflux. So especially when I'm lying down to go to bed, I get really bad acid in my mouth. Doesn't seem to make a difference what I eat. I just seem to be getting, it just seems just coming up, which I know is a usual symptom. Sometimes it means you'll have a hairy baby, so you never know. She might be a little hairy one in there, which will be exciting. Born with lots of hair. Funnily enough, my other half, he's got similar colouring to me, so he's got dark hair and pale skin, and same with me, both. And but he, when he was born, was just completely blonde. So it's going to be really odd if she comes out with just blonde hair. I don't know. I'm quite excited now to see what she looks like. / terrified. And yeah, I think the other thing that I've been thinking about a lot over the last week or two is just the amount of weight I've gained. Now I know the baby gains ½ pound every week at this stage in my or in any pregnancy. She's I'm just starting to get really conscious of that, and I know Christmas and New Year you overindulge anyway, and I know I'm starting to feel like I'm getting bigger in places other than the bump. I just feel my legs and my bum, my hips, particularly my hips, are starting to get really quite big, which I'm not enjoying at all. I know it's a miracle and my body's doing the most amazing thing in the world, which is creating a human being, and you know, it's fabulous. Thank you, body, you are amazing. But it's hard to cope with the changes sometimes. You're used to having a certain body type, and then you've got something else and trying to adapt to that. And yeah, it's just, I don't know if I've put on too much weight. I don't know if I've stopped going on the scales, as I said before, but I'm certainly going to be more mindful of what I'm eating. I obviously have to be eating the right amount of calories and things for the baby, but I kind of want to get a bit back on top of it. There's not a lot you can control when you're pregnant in your terms of your body. It's just, it does what it does. But I can't exercise. I can barely walk for more than a few feet. I don't know. I could probably walk for 5 minutes, but then I have to stop. Breathlessness is obviously another huge thing when you're pregnant. The joys, and yeah, just the fibroid pain and everything. I haven't really got any control over my body at all, other than what I'm putting into it. And I think with just all the naughtiness that you have over Christmas, you just kind of like go, yay, I'm going to treat myself. But I'm certainly feeling the calm down both physically and mentally as a result of that. So I know I've only got a few weeks left now. That's the other exciting news I've got. So we went for our scan, our 34-week scan, so I'm actually currently 34 plus 6, so I'm really just, I'm right at the end, I'm nearly at 35. But yeah, we went for our scan and we've been given a due date. So we do have to have a C-section. So what happens is you go into the hospital, or with us, we went into the hospital to be scanned just to see if the fibroid had moved or if it shrunk. Unfortunately, it's grown, it's right in the centre of the cervix. I mean, she drew a picture for me. There's just kind of like a little baby here, just big thing here. So it's 10 centimetres on my cervix directly below where the baby's supposed to come out. So she's also transverse breech. So her head's kind of here, her bum's here, and her little legs are there. So that's what keeps on kicking. My fibroid as well. It's quite sad. I don't think she's able to turn around because there's just not enough room for her. So just so long as she's comfortable and growing well, that's okay. So we went in, we had that done, we had the scan, and then we had the consultant appointment straight afterwards, and they were like, well, both those things, you're definitely a C-section. So they booked us in for a date, which is in a few weeks. So we'll be having her at 39 weeks. I'm so excited / really nervous. I think you get used to the pregnancy part. You start to get your head around the pregnancy part, I don't think, and it's quite a physical thing, and then you start thinking, oh my god, there's gonna be an actual baby here. And certainly in the last few days I've just started reading every article I can on the first few days bringing your baby home, how to feed your baby, you know, yeah, just lots and lots of like actually caring for the child as opposed to caring for the child in the womb. It's like caring for the child when you bring them home. So that's really exciting, and watching lots and lots and lots of YouTube videos from people, particularly mums who have had C-sections and then brought their babies home, just to see how they cope and things like that, and what you can do to look after the little one, because that's what you really want to do. You just want to make sure they're okay. I mean, I've got so many questions, like what do you do? How many layers do you put on them? I don't want them getting too hot. Do you wake them up to feed them? Do you not wake them up to feed them? So I'm just kind of like navigating my way, and I know each and every baby's different, and you need to listen to your baby, and a lot of it will come naturally, I hope. But where I can learn things, I'm gonna try and learn things, so wish me luck with that. But yeah, we've been given a date, and David's super excited, and we told our friends, we'd like met up with some friends straight afterwards, and it was really nice being able to tell people, told family. A lot of our family were very excited to come back going, oh my god, that's amazing, it's a baby. I know her birthday, so she's going to be an Aquarian like me, so that's very exciting as well. So I don't know how much I believe in star signs, but it's quite sweet that she's going to be around the same time as me. She's going to be born a week later than my birthday, or a week or so later than my birthday. So yeah, we're going to be twinning as she grows up. I'm sure David will be planning stuff for the both of us, saying like, let me do something in between. I'll take you both away for a weekend. I was like, I don't know. Something so that it's like both our birthday gifts. Which is fine. I've never celebrated my birthday before anyway. I just didn't want it on the same day as mine because I want her to have her own little day, but I'm not a big birthday person. David is trying to change that. He has done the most ridiculously amazing, incredible birthdays for me every year that we've been together, from like staying at the Shard to elaborate engagements, things like it's just going away, holidays. I'm very lucky. So I'm yes. This year though, he said the present's very much baby girl, so I'll have to see what I get from him this year. It'll be more quiet, I can imagine, being as pregnant as I am. So yeah, other than that, I would say that's pretty much it for me in terms of symptoms and pregnancy. Hormones, I found myself getting low again, certainly just before Christmas. I found myself getting quite low. I'm getting sick of being in the house as much as I am. You know, I mean, most people's pregnancies, they work up until this point, and I've been off from like 28 weeks, and that's like, well, 28 to 40, that's like 3 months of just like the doctor signing you off on bed rest, and which is great for your health, and you know it's better for the baby. And she's growing. She's actually currently about 6 pounds, and I've got a lot of fluid, so the bump's really a lot bigger than it normally it would be. She's set to be like 8 and I don't know, something. She's set to be big, but it's not good for your mental health to be stuck in. You just overthink stuff and get really stressed. So yeah, and obviously I've done all the planning for the baby and everything like that, so it's just a matter of trying to fill your time, which is quite difficult when you're not really physically able to do stuff. So I have been struggling with that. I don't really know what I can do about that. I'm trying to start to plan to do one small thing every day, even if it's just to go to the post office. Like tomorrow I'm going to the post office and posting some stuff off for our wedding, some international postage, and things like that, just to try and add some structure and things to the day. And I know I'm soon about to get really busy, but yeah, it's just trying to find that space and the things to do. So I'm waffling now. Yeah, so in terms of bump, here is this week's bump shot. So like I say, I am actually closer to 35. Well, I'll be 35 tomorrow, so oh god, I'm huge. So okay, so this is her at 35 weeks, so, or 34 plus 6, so essentially 35 weeks. She's feeling just massive. And she's a reactive kicker now. So what I mean by that is, and it's bad and I'm a naughty mummy. There are times when I get a little bit worried because she hasn't moved as much. She's very like kicky a lot, pretty much all the time. There are times when she hasn't, like I won't have felt her for an hour or two, and I'll be like, okay, I just need to check, and then I'll like poke, and then she'll suddenly start kicking back like immediately. So it's quite reassuring, and I know babies go to sleep in there as well, but it's just like, I need you to tell me you're okay by bouncing around. So yes, David's like, don't do that to her, and I'm like, I'm not doing her hard, but she just does. She just kicks back if you kind of go boop. So that's what I've been doing to her. So little darling, whenever you see this video, if you ever see this video, I apologise. I did like to wake you up in there, and I'm certain you're going to be waking me up on the outside. So yes, we'll be as bad as each other. But yeah, other than that, that's it from me for now. I will continue. I will try and do the week by weeks. Like I say, I'm just exhausted, so keeping up with these videos is, even though it seems like a small thing and I know I'm stuck in, I don't know why, it just seems a little bit more difficult. Anyway, I will certainly try and pick it back up. But thank you for watching, and I will see you again next week. Thanks a lot now. Bye.